Hi everyone, it is breyerandwolflover and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my precious creation that I have made. And this was my custom Roxy / Don't Look Twice, whatever you want to call her, that I was working on a while back. And the last time you saw her was in my, well, if you watched it, it was in my unboxing and comparing video, and she was nowhere near being done. I mean, she was close, but she still had a lot of work to be done. And now she is finally finished, and I am pretty happy with her. Her name is Ebony's Secret Threat, and it was named after one of Elvis Presley's horses, because as you know, I want to get a horse for every one of his horses. This is not a portrait model of his horse. I don't know what the actual horse looked like. Same thing with Yaz. I just named it after one of his horses. A lot of people, or a couple of people, wanted to see what she looked like since she's completely finished, and so I will be doing some close-ups, chatting about her, and all that good stuff. So if you want to see more details on this beautiful custom, then just continue watching. I mean, I hope she's beautiful. For this portion of the video, I'm not going to be using a tripod, so bear with me, the camera will be shaky, but it's alright, we're gonna get through it together. I'm going to be talking about her hooves and all that fun stuff. So, I was really happy about the way her hoof, especially this one, the way it came out. There you go. As you can see, I really tried to impersonate the growth lines that the actual horses have on their hooves, and I really like the way it turned out. It looks kind of weird because of the lamp. But I was super happy the way it turned out, and I glossed them and they look beautiful. And then here are her other hooves. This lamp is making it really hard for you guys to really see them. But these are her other hooves, and I was just pretty happy about the way they turned out, especially this one. I also had to paint on her lovely chestnuts. At first, I actually thought I was done with her. I was like, yes, I'm finished, but then I was like, she looks kind of naked, like she's missing something. And I was like, oh shoot, I completely forgot to paint on her chestnuts. So her chestnuts were the last thing I did, the last thing I painted on her, and they're just chestnuts, nothing too special, but they did come out nice. Now, her body was painted in pastels, chalk pastels, which took forever. And of course her mane and tail and all her details were done in acrylic paint. But as you can see, she does have some scratches because I did take her out for photography, and I had to put a saddle and saddle pad on her and all that, and so it did scratch her up a wee bit, so that was a little disappointing, but it's not too bad in person. The lighting is just making it look a lot worse than it actually is. And so here we will talk about her Appaloosa markings. So, originally, I mapped out her Appaloosa markings, such as the black spots. Oh my god, that scared me. Oh my god, the door just slammed, like, by itself. That was freaking scary. I'm home alone right now, and the door literally just slammed. I don't know if it's because the air was on. I think it was just because the air, but it's been on for a long time, and it just now slammed shut, so that's really creepy, guys. Send help, please. Anyways, I originally mapped out her Appaloosa markings, and I was literally painting around them. Lord bless my soul, because it was terrible. I didn't have to do that. All I had to do was paint the big old white marking on her booty, then paint in the black markings afterwards, which is what I did. And I didn't realize until I was halfway, almost done painting her, so I was like, oh, this is taking forever. But nonetheless, I love how they came out. These are her spots, her cute little spots. This is her showing side, and then her non-showing side, and I really do like them. This is my first Appaloosa that I painted, and I think she looks quite nice. And she's my second custom that I've ever done. Yaz was my first custom. And so, I think I did okay. I don't know. I like the way it came out. Now for the best part is her face. Obviously you can tell that I glossed her nostrils, which makes a big difference, and I love that. And then she has one brown eye and one blue eye, and this is her brown eye. if you look closely, if I can, it's not gonna focus, but if you look closely, you can see how I did the pinking, and then there's black, then it's brown, then it's her pupil. There we go, you can see it a little better. And of course her eye whites are a lot pinker in person, but this lighting's just making it look kind of tan and washed out. But that's just because of this lamp that I'm using. And then here is her blue eye, which I'm not too fond of, but I guess it's alright. It's my first blue eye I've done, so. This is her blue eye, and I mean, it's alright. I was supposed to do, now that I'm looking back on it, I was supposed to do black, then do the blue, showing a little bit of black left over around the rim of her eye, and then her pupil. But instead, I just did the blue and the black, and then the pinking, so it looks kind of naked. And,
Hi, Mental. What are you doing? You want to join me?
sorry guys, that was my cat. He's currently hanging out with us right now. And, so yeah, I'm just not too happy about the way the blue eye turned out. Both of her eyes are glossed. Mento!
No, don't get up there.
Goodness gracious, my cats are just crazy. Anyways, like I was saying, I don't like how it came out too much, but it's alright. And especially being it my first time painting blue eyes, I guess I should cut myself some slack. But other than that, I mean, they're alright. I definitely do prefer her brown eye over her blue eye though. So, yeah. So now we will talk about her beautiful and very annoying white markings. So first I'm going to talk about these white markings, and which is her Appaloosa marking. This took forever. I don't know how many layers it took me, but it took me a lot of layers, and it was really, I'm a very impatient person, so painting white markings isn't the best thing for me. I didn't actually count how many layers this took, but I can say it took over at least 50 layers, maybe a lot more than that. I'm just guesstimating, is that, if that's even a word. And it took forever, and I was just so frustrated because it was taking so long. But I mean, I guess it's worth it. And so those took forever. Don't even get me started on the white marking on her hoof. So here we have this white marking. It's just like a little white sock that she has. This one was the most frustrating out of everything, because there was one spot I kept going over and over and over with white paint, and it wouldn't get any whiter. It would just stay the same color. And I was like, why am I doing this? And I posted a picture a while back on Instagram. I don't know if it's up there anymore. I don't know if I deleted it or not. But I was like, when you want your pony to dry, and I was like holding it up to the air vent, it was so bad. But it finally started to layer and cooperate the way it was supposed to. And so that was quite nice. And I do like the way it came out. It looks very opaque. That's the word, I don't know. And I really did like it. I was also going to do a little star on her forehead, but I was like, I'm done with white markings. I'm so done. And so I decided to just leave her blank. And yes, I usually like to write the name of the horse on her belly, but I tried that on Yaz and it came out terrible, so we're gonna have to wait to do that. And yes, so there is a lot of flaws on this horse, and it's not really paint flaws. I mean, yeah, it's paint flaws, but it's not like white markings or anything like that. It's just getting into these cracks and crevices right here was difficult, especially painting her forelock with her ears being so close. I got paint on her ears. It was terrible. I also did mess up a few times on her mane, but I tried to fix them as best as I could. And don't even get me started on the bottom of her tail. This was a disaster. I now know that I can't paint horses with this I can't paint this mold anymore, because if you see that dark, oh my god, that looks terrible on camera. If you see that dark spots, right, where's my finger? Right there, that is paint. And because I tried painting her tail, but it got all on her butt, and it was just a disaster. She looks really dusty on camera right now. I don't know why. Again, it's probably the lighting. But that was the most frustrating part, was getting paint under her tail right there. And so now I know I can't paint this mold anymore because unless I reposition her, but it was frustrating, but I got it done. And yeah. Alright everyone, so that was my pony, and I hope you enjoyed her. She was frustrating to paint, but nonetheless, I really love how she came out. And like I said, it's my first custom that I've ever done, so I do need to cut myself some slack, I guess. But if you have any thoughts or questions or anything about model horse customizing, or if you just have any tips or just any questions, really, just leave them down in the comments below, and I would love to get back to you all. As you know, I love replying to you all because I just think it's very important to reply to your fans and your subscribers, because you guys are my family, and I wouldn't be here without y'all. Really, I wouldn't. So I just wanted to say a big thank you. I know this is kind of random, but it does mean a lot, and each and every day I'm so blessed with y'all because y'all are such a gift and y'all are amazing. And I wish I was at Breyerfest right now. I wish I was, but I'm not, and I'm so jealous because I'm seeing everyone's pictures and I'm just like, oh, I want to go and meet all the awesome internet people, but times are hard. And so yes, just a big thank you to you all. I know, again, this is random, but you guys deserve to know how special you guys are each and every day. And don't let anyone tell you that you are not special. I know this is really cheesy, but it's important, and I feel like you guys need to know that. But anyways, now saying that, here I will insert some photography pictures of her. I did take some pictures of her because, like I said earlier, I tacked her up and everything. And so if you want to see those pictures, stay tuned for the video. I hope this video isn't too long. I can already tell it's going to be pretty lengthy, but anyways. So thank you guys so much for watching this, and if you want to see the unedited pictures of this, the photography, then you can go on my Instagram, and I will have the pictures unedited. So if you want to see those, then you can. My Instagram is the same as my YouTube, at breyerandwolflover, and you can follow me and we can all be friends together. I already did post some of the pictures on Instagram, so if you do follow me there, you've already seen some of these. But anywho, let's just get started with the photography. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more videos, and don't forget to stay gold. I love you all so much, and we are so close to 1,400 subscribers. So thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are my family, and I'm just so blessed, and I really do love you all. So I will see you all in my next video. Bye!